Howdy, y'all. It's Trent Knox here. I wanted to kind of do a screen recording of my LinkedIn dashboard here for the analytics. I've got 5,027 total followers. I just kind of want to show my demographics, right? And kind of talk about why they are what they are. So the top job title, checking out my portfolio or platform, whatever, are founders, chief executive officers, co-founders, owners, and video streamers. I've been trying to put a lot of effort into adjusting to be more video streamer than founder, chief executive officer, co-founder, owner, because I've been trying to work toward focusing on serving creators specifically through content monetization consulting. I spend a lot of time on this platform focusing on B2B. As you might know, I'm based out of Austin, Texas. So location-wise, I've attended like South by Southwest, ACL, other sort of industry events, in both the creator economy and in like traditional small business stuff. So that's why my main audience is Austin. But as you can see, there's Los Angeles, New York, Dallas, San Francisco, because I'm like deep into I can't I can't say I'm like that tapped in, but I would say I'm like at least cutting edge. There are definitely people who are more bleeding edge than me, but like I know what's going on, in venture capital and what's going on in innovation. Of course, like with my like niche that I got, sharpen my teeth with the gaming and esports space. I know about interactive and immersive, so I'm kind of I'm in know to a certain degree, so it makes sense why these bigger markets are kind of paying attention to my portfolio. When it comes to the industry, advertising services, I imagine just because like I do a lot of content, so people see my content, they're paying attention. So marketing, advertising, etc. Software development, IT services, IT consulting, entertainment providers, computer games. I'm surprised there's not more computer games, but then again, I'm like not necessarily known in the game developer community. Possibly because esports is, a marketing initiative for computer games, and so like there's like a stigma within the culture when it comes to esports and gaming. A lot of gaming people despise esports because they just they see it as a QA, quality assurance, or like beta tester reality, where like consumers are put on a pedestal as opposed to developers. So it's like taking a little bit of the clout, taking the shine away from the actual game, as opposed to like just like players being locked in, and kind of subservient or like simping to the game developers. When it comes to seniority, I'm actually kind of surprised that people are in the senior category at organizations, because like, I mean, I guess that they're like looking at my portfolio, but they're not reaching out. So they're like scared or whatever, like scared money don't make no money. So like, they're not trying to get, they're not trying to like do business. They're just kind of like peeping Toms, checking me out. And of course the entry level, I'm good on that. Like that's people trying to learn, if they touch base and try to get in where they fit in with me, I'm happy to help. Chief experience officer, that's a little interesting. I imagine that's because of the immersive aspect and like the and the innovation and everything that I'd be talking about as far as maybe VR, AR, AI, all of that. Director, I mean, that could mean a lot of things. Owner, obviously, because entrepreneurship, straight up, like, that's what it is. Company size, I mean, 1 to 10 makes sense because it's like usually independent consultants, people who are hustling, making it happen. 11 to 50, you know, yeah, I mean, look, I'm not reaching those large organizations. Obviously, I could do more, to do that. I mean, I'd like for enterprise businesses want to do business with me more, but, as you can see, I'm tapped in with the individuals, the solopreneurs, in this space. And then when you look at the companies, Twitch, streamers, I'm trying to touch base with them as much as possible. YouTube, vloggers, trying to get with the vloggers. Tipalti, of course, because, they're like one of the main partners that I work with. Fiverr, which is interesting because I would say that's a lot of, overseas outsourcing, people who want to do content editing for me. They're just trying to, they're trying to make a quick buck too, and I completely understand that. And then TikTok, which is super interesting. I imagine that's, short form video creators, UGC creators, people that are just trying to hustle as well. But yeah, that's pretty much my demographics on LinkedIn. I like to see this change a little bit more. I like to see video streamers grow up to the top on this one. So I'm gonna put a lot of effort into, trying to connect with those folks. As far as location, the adjustments here, I'd like to see. I mean, this is fine. I don't care where people are or claim to be, as long as they got money and they're willing to, work on their business and, help me grow my business. I help them grow their business. We're all Gucci there. As far as the industry, like I said, I'd like to see a little bit more computer games. Maybe computer games at the third spot here. Entertainment providers, I don't know necessarily what that necessarily means, but if those came up to the 2-3 spot, that'd be great. Software developer, number 1. And then advertising services at the number 5 and IT services at the number 4. I think that would make me feel better. Seniority, I mean, senior is great, but I mean, like, you got to reach out. So I don't know what the issue is there. On the entry side, I'd like to see more creators, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs reaching out. CXOs, I don't know what you guys are on or what that's all about, because no one with the title CXO is reaching out. So that's really absurd. A little bit weird. Director, owner, that could mean a lot of things. Yeah, I would say as far as this goes, I don't necessarily know. I would say I would hope these people reach out. That's all I gotta say there. Company size, for my offers, this is pretty good across the board. Of course, with some of the other offers that are going on, I'd like to see a little bit different here, but that is what it is. As far as companies go, I would like to see TikTok come up to the top a little bit more. I don't see Kick here. I don't see Instagram. And I just like to see more impressions from people at the companies or who are content creators with the company that they're consulting for in their profile. I think a lot of streamers fail to add these companies to their LinkedIn, and if they did, I think that they would get a little bit more. They would get more impressions. So I'd like to see that. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. This is my demographics. I just wanted to share this with you guys and talk a little bit about it myself, so I could kind of analyze it and see what I can do to improve. But again, thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one.